Hello, so today I wanted to talk to you about the new Lavor Punch Needles that I got from Portugal that I love, and you can actually also get this super cool case for them as well, and you can store both of them in there. I found the way to actually put both of them in. So I wanted to kind of tell you how they work after you get them, how to set them up, and all that. So let's see, this needle comes in a case like this, and it has a threader, and this is for a thicker yarn. This needle comes with 3 different tips, also a threader, but the tips are not attached because they're interchangeable, so you can pick whatever tip you want based on the thickness of the thread that you're using for your project. So this is really simple. You simply insert, make sure that this is open, insert your tip as deeply as you'd like. Unfortunately, this needle doesn't have any pre-marked settings, so this is really just up to you. You know how deeply you insert the needle. If you'd like, you can mark your needle with a permanent marker about like every centimeter or so, or every half centimeter, so you can have different settings that you basically set for yourself, and that way if you need to go back in a project and repunch something on a specific setting, you'll know exactly which mark to choose. So I would highly suggest you do that. So this goes in and out. There's a hole in here, of course, because your yarn or thread goes through there. And then this one is a little bit different. It's kind of like a twist mechanism. Let's see if I can make it work. There we go. And it has 8 different 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just making sure I'm not crazy. 8 different settings, basically. And I don't know if you've heard that, but this kind of snaps inside. So you can twist gently, pull up, and then twist again. And it'll kind of, see, twist, go up, twist back. So it can actually slide in one of the slots in there. And then, so this one, if you're doing any of my kits, I would recommend this setting where you see 3 of the, what are these called? I don't know, ridges, I guess, up here. That's the way, that's kind of equivalent to setting C on this punch needle that I have. I've tested it with the yarn, so it's about the same, but it's always up to you to see which setting you want to use, so you don't have to do the same ones as I do. Okay, so when it comes to yarn for this needle, I love the the Bernat Softy Chunky is the easiest one for you to get, probably, and the most reasonable in terms of price. But you can also use, and I don't have a full skein, but this is the, let me show you here, the Line brand Wool Ease, but it's the chunky one, because this is the thin one. So this is the super bulky size, which actually, unfortunately, does not work with this needle. This has a thicker tip, as you can see. So it does work with the Lavor. This one has really beautiful modern colors. And then you can use this one for the other one only. Okay. When it comes to this guy, it has 3 different tips, like I said, and I'm going to show you real quick here. It comes in a package like this, and all 3 tips are here. So you can pick one based on what you're punching with. If it's an embroidery thread, you can go with the thinnest one, or a medium one, I would say, depending on how many strands you're using. If it's a really thin yarn, up to like a medium size, depending on which brand. You can use the thickest one. I've actually used, I believe, the thinner wool ease will work with the thickest tip. One thing to watch out for with these guys is that the thickest tip looks like the yarn, will flow through just fine, but the hole in the tip is much smaller than the actual, tip piece. So just make sure you test. The one crochet thread that I like to use with this needle, let me show you real quickly, is the Aunt Lydia's size 3. This one punches beautifully for embroidery. And I'm still researching yarns that, are great from like craft stores for this one. But I would say any very fine or fine size should work for the thickest tip. But I'd probably stay with like a crochet thread or an embroidery thread for this one. So here we go. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in a comment below or message me directly on any of the social media. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.